Today I realised that I've actually achieved one of my life's biggest goals. And I didn't even realise it until today, until I stopped and just actually thought about it. So I've always been obsessed with location freedom, making money online, and my biggest vision that has not left me for the last 10 years, I've always visualised this. I've always envisioned waking up one day feeling like, you know what, I feel like going to LA next week. Being able to get on my phone, book a flight, jump on Skyscanner, and literally book a flight to LA for the next week, and then be able to just fly there, still be able to make money, still be able to support myself financially. And yeah, that's been a massive goal for me in my life, and I've wanted it for so long. And today I realised I can actually do that. Like, I've actually achieved one of my biggest life goals of the last 10 years. I'm just a normal dude. I'm just a normal guy from Melbourne, Australia. I'm an electrician by trade. I've worked in construction my whole adult life for the last 16 years. And because I've been so obsessed with this lifestyle, I haven't stopped trying to achieve it for the last 10 years. Like, I tried drop shipping, I tried crypto trading, which I lost thousands. I've never been afraid to invest in myself and try all these different things. I tried e-com, I tried online, anything you can imagine online, I pretty much have tried it. And nothing worked. Nothing would work, no matter how much time I put into something. You know, I thought I needed the right business model, I thought I needed the exact strategy, I thought I needed all this stuff, and I really tried hard. But yeah, like I said, it just never worked. But what I realised just very recently, last year, about 6 months ago, I realised that none of that worked because I never actually saw myself as the guy that was capable of pulling something like that off and actually achieving that goal. I didn't fully back myself. I didn't believe in myself. And what I actually needed, I didn't need all the strategy, I didn't need the perfect business model. What I actually needed all along was to see myself as the man that can achieve big things. And the way that I rewired my self-image to become that guy was through my physique, was through working on my mindset, was through working with this mentor who had my desired reality. He already had the outcome that I wanted, so I just listened. I locked in complete fucking discipline. I trained hard when I fucking didn't want to. I journaled. I fucking ate clean. I went to bed on time. I didn't sleep through alarms. I fucking just fully committed to it and fucking locked in. I listened to him. Everything he told me to do, I just fucking did it. I swallowed my pride, I dropped my ego, and I just fucking went all in on my self-development. And even after a few weeks, my fucking frequency was up here. It was fucking off its head. And then I moved into his business coaching program. Now, you know, I'm an online coach, which is fucking something I've always wanted to do, but I never believed in myself. And that has been the vehicle that's allowed me to fucking get to where I am today. Living in Bali, being able to wake up and book a flight to anywhere in the world tomorrow if I wanted to. Like, that has been the way that I've unlocked this through fucking relentless self-development. You have to get fucking lean, you have to get in good shape. You have to fucking have an unbreakable mindset, which comes from working on your physique. When you do this, it's like a fucking magic switch gets flicked in your head. You start fucking believing in yourself. You get insane clarity. You get insane confidence. You don't doubt yourself anymore. You just see what you need to be doing. You just fucking execute. You become a fucking savage. This is the only way you are going to achieve your fucking dream reality. I'm telling you now, with complete conviction. I found a mentor. He was an absolute. I'm still working with him. He had the exact outcome I wanted. He was living in Bali. He's living in a fucking mansion. He was an online coach, which I'd really wanted to do for the last couple of years. He was in great shape. And I started chatting to him and I told him my situation. He's like, mate, the reason why you haven't achieved anything and you haven't been able to achieve this dream life of, location freedom and making money online, he goes, it's because you haven't built the man first. Because when I started working with him, he had like a fitness and mindset offer, and he also had a business offer. And I actually tried to get straight into his business coaching offer. And he said, nah, I won't take you in my business coaching offer because we have to build you into the man first before you can build a brand and an online business. And that's when I had the epiphany. I was like, fuck, maybe, so that's why this hasn't worked, because I clearly believed him. This guy was leaps and bounds ahead of me in every area. He's making like £100,000 a month online. So I listened to him, I was like, fuck. Massive epiphany moment. Okay, so the reason why this hasn't ever worked for me is because I haven't actually built the man first. So that's exactly what I did. With the help of a mentor, I fucking built myself into a man that naturally can live this life. And 6 months later, I'm living this life. I'm sitting here at a beach bar in Pereira Nan in Bali. I'm watching the waves roll in, and it's such a fucking surreal feeling, because when you've wanted something for so long and you sort of lose hope and you sort of think, maybe I'm just not the type of guy that gets to live that life, and I just have to live, the tradie life for the rest of my time on this earth. It's very, very deflating, because I knew exactly the life I wanted. I tried manifesting and all this sort of stuff, but even all that stuff, it doesn't work. It doesn't work until you actually work on yourself, go all in on your self-development, get a fucking mentor, and you have to go through an identity shift. This is the fucking key. You have to write these two words down, because this phrase, identity shift, is what fucking changed everything for me. You have to rewire your self-image so you actually see yourself differently. If you try all these online businesses and you try all these different things, but you still actually see yourself as the guy that doesn't follow through, the guy that gives up, the guy that bounces from idea to idea, the guy that never follows through on anything, the guy that doesn't believe himself, the guy that's fucking 20 kilos overweight, if you see yourself as that guy, that's where you always fall back to. That's your baseline, and that's your old identity. You have to fully fucking commit to this new version of you that you know you need to be to achieve your dream life, and you have to fucking go all in. You can't be 1 foot in your old life and 1 foot in your new life. It just does not work. You're always going to get pulled back to your baseline. So what you have to do is decide who you need to become. You start fucking acting like him every day. You don't do any woo-woo stuff. It's literally just, all right, get clear about who this guy is. What habits does he do? Does he invest in himself? Does he say things are expensive? Does he waste time fucking doom scrolling? Does he watch porn? Does he drink? Does he do drugs? And clearly the answer is no, he doesn't do any of that if he has this fucking life. The guy that makes 100K a month, he doesn't do any of that sort of shit. So you have to just, success is subtraction. You have to subtract more things than you actually add. So I subtracted alcohol, I stopped doing doom scrolling, I stopped fucking doing anything that was not moving me forward towards this fucking vision. and I fully went through a massive identity shift. I'm now an online coach. This is what I do in my program. I take guys, I'm not just like a fat loss coach. People ask me, oh, are you like a fat loss coach? Nah, I'm not a fat loss coach. I take guys through a complete 100% identity shift, because that is the only way that you're going to get results that last. Physique results, business results, mindset results, everything. You have to completely become a new person. You have to kill the old version of yourself. If you're not quite there yet, you got nothing to worry about. Just the fact that you're actually watching this video and you've stuck around this long, that tells me that you are going to be able to achieve it. But you need to stop putting your energy and your focus into worrying about how you're going to do it. You have to start focusing on who you need to become to do what you want to do, to achieve what you want to achieve, to live the life that you want to live. Focus on who, and I promise you, you will achieve it. Let's go.